Hi grade 12s, we are looking at an analytical civil where a site plan for a proposed new dwelling, a title, panel and a table of questions have been provided. The drawing has not been prepared to the indicated scale. The instructions are very clear that you have to neatly answer all the questions in the provided spaces available, and the questions are all linked to the accompanying drawing on your left hand side. Let's zoom in and look at question number 1. What is the reference code for the drawing? So right here at the bottom, 1VG 2014. So if you look at number 2, what was the second revision? And we go to the revision table, which we will find here, and we will see the first revision was the change of the driveway, and the second revision, that is the answer that we're looking for, where you have to include a soak pit. If you go to number 3, what scale is indicated for the drawing? Scroll down to our title panel and we find that the scale that's needed is going to be found right here, 1:300. If we go to number 4, how many inspection chambers are there on the sewer line? So we're going to inspect the sewer line, which is close to the new dwelling. You will find that there are rodding eyes, inspection eyes, but what we are looking for is ICs, which abbreviates inspection chamber, and we only find 2 inspection chambers on the sewer line. So 2 is your answer to number 4. Number 5, what finish is used around the pool? If you go and find the pool, you will see that brick paving is the prescribed finishing around the pool. If you go to number 6, what new development is proposed on the site plan? If you go to the site plan, the new dwelling is the new proposed development on the site plan. Number 7, in what color would new glass be presented on the drawing? New glass would be presented in black. Number 8, in what color would new concrete be presented on a drawing? The color of new concrete would be green. Number 9, what is the depth of the feature at 1? So if you look at number 1 refers to the soak pit that you will see here. We will find the width, which is 850, the length is 6000, and you will find the depth of 2000 millimeters, and obviously if you convert that to meters, it's going to be 2 meters. Number 10, name the feature at 2. If we go to number 2, this is the feature we're looking for. It is some sort of fencing around the site plan. If we scroll down and we scan, we will find that it refers to the wire fence. Number 11, what does the number at 3 indicate? So we scan over to number 3. It refers to the number in this box situated on the corner, and you will find it at each of the specific corners that you will see on the site plan, and that refers to your corner height. Number 12, what does the line at 4 indicate? If we go to number 4, this is the line that we see here. That line is referred to as the building line. If you look at number 5 and number 6 simultaneously, number 13 and 14, number 5 refers to this box with the W inside. That supplies electricity to the site plan. That is your watt meter, or alternatively your electrical meter. Number 6 refers to this symbol here, which is your north point symbol, which shows direction. We go to the next question, which is question number 15. Which elevation of the new dwelling faces Gotsi Street? So you are going to find Gotsi Street, which is right here, and then you are going to examine your symbol. In terms of your symbol, this point here faces north, this point at the back south. That will obviously be your west here and your east on this side here. So in between the north and the west will leave you with the northwest side. Number 16. What is the distance from the swimming pool to the southwestern boundary line in meters? So if you go to your symbol firstly, and you need to find the southwest direction, you will find that this is south here, that is west here, and in between here will be southwest. So it's directly above. So we're looking at that particular distance here from the existing pool until the boundary line. So from the swimming pool to the building line is going to be 5 meter 378, which is 5.378, and the 3000 BL refers to the distance between the building line and the boundary line. So these two values will be added, and that will give you 8,378. Converted to meters will be 8 meters 378. Number 17, what is the length of the boundary facing stand 32? So if you go to stand 32, which is situated on this side here, and here you're going to find the length is 37 meters, which is 37,8 meters, which will be the length from this point here until that point over there, which is the side of stand 32. Number 18, in the space below, determine the perimeter of the new dwelling in meters. So this is the new dwelling, and we need to find the perimeter, and the perimeter refers to all the sides which must be added. But before you calculate all the sides, you need to ensure that you have all the sides covered in terms of the dimensions. So this side here is 15 meters, that side is 3.5 meters, and you will find that I automatically convert the millimeters to meters. This here is 3.1 meter. This has been omitted. This is 3.5 meters up, that is 3.1 meters, and that is going to be 3.5. So we need to determine this distance. Before you can calculate, we will take 15 meters and we will take 3.1 meter plus 3.1 meter, and that will give us 6 meter 200 if we add it and we subtract that from the 15 meters, and that answer will be 8.8 meters, which you will write in here. And now you are going to calculate 15 meters starting at the top plus 3.5, which is that side, plus 3.1 plus 3.5 plus 8.8 plus 3.5 plus 3.1 plus 3.5, and altogether that will give you an amount of 44 meters in total. And all that calculations will be done in this space over here. Number 19, in the space below, which has been allocated for number 19, determine the total building area of stand 31 in square meters. So you need to go to your stand, and that's your entire stand that you will see here, and only the building area which you will find in that space over there. So what you need to look at would be the boundary length. So that is 30 meters in width over here, and that is 37.8 meters from that point to that point over there. So we have to take this distance into consideration here and subtract that distance here, which is 3 meters, and this distance that you will see here, which is 5 meters. So 5 and 3, that is 8. Subtracted from 37.8 meters is going to give you 29.8 as the length from here until there. 29.8. Then you are going to take 30 meters and you have to subtract this distance here between the boundary and the building line, which is 3 meters, and this small little distance here, which is 500. So that is 3.5. So 30,000 minus 3.5, and that is going to give you 26.5 meters. The 26.5 meters, which is this distance from here to there, will now have to be multiplied by this distance of 29.8, which is from here to there, and that is going to give you a total building area of 789.7 meters square. 789.7 meters square as your answer to the total building area allowed on the site 31. In the space provided in the title panel, draw neat freehand the front view and the top view of the SANS 10143 graphical symbol for a double sink. This is going to be your freehand drawing of your double bowl sink, of which this is the top view or the plan view with the double bowls and the trap and the outside part, and this will be on top as your front view with the two bowls and the top part, which you will see there. And that concludes the analytical civil question. I hope that you've drawn a lot of information from this activity.